What's I doing? Oh, I don't see it. Let's see. Oh, it's there. It's delayed.
Yeah, we have to make sure everybody can hear us.
It's totally delayed. Hey guys, we have 5 viewers. We're live. Say hi, Camellia.
Hi, guys.
We're going to wait a couple of seconds here. Hopefully everybody can hear us. If someone could say yes, you can hear us, that'd be great.
Like someone can text us, or
I think the group chat too is available.
This is going, so that's good.
Commented. Okay. Hi, Stacy. Nicole said hi. Oh, okay. So there should be an option for you guys to ask a question or maybe even comment. Somebody, we just want to make sure you guys can hear us. That would be great.
There's 16 viewers on here.
So, did anyone get blown away here in Chicago land area?
Well, they can
hear us. Okay, good. Okay,
awesome. Yay. Perfect.
Cool. So let's get started. There's 19 viewers, but I'm sure more will join us as we go along. I want to introduce myself first. I'm Dawn Spencer with Scentsy. I'm a Superstar Director with Scentsy, and we've Camellia set up this really awesome webinar, and I'm excited because we're going to do this more often, I think. So Camellia is here. She's the brains of this training tonight, and she's going to share with you guys how to work and navigate your workstation. And you guys, I think, are going to walk away with some new information to share with your teams and to hopefully help you grow your business. So go for it.
All right, guys. I have a little PowerPoint presentation, so you guys don't have to look at my face this whole time. I will try to talk not super fast, but I can't guarantee anything. Let me get it started. So this is the home screen of our workstation. So I'm just going to go through some of the stuff that you may know and some stuff that might be new to you. So this is a splash screen, and this is what we see when we first log in. There's different information on here. You can see where your incentive points are for the current incentive. There's a little banner here for breaking news, an idea of the day. All this information here is also located in different parts of the workstation. So this is kind of just like a little glimpse. I want to talk about this little doohickey right here. This is the summary of your business. And I think that some people might not know how to read this.
I want to make sure everybody's seeing what you're seeing.
Oh, that's a good point. Because maybe they're not seeing what I'm seeing. That's a good point. I need to go to this screen right here. This one right here.
I thought, well, maybe it's delayed, but then it seems like it's really delayed.
Right.
So bear with us, guys.
Yes, sorry. There was, remember I had, when we could see the different screens. Why can't I do that now?
Okay. No,
that's this window.
Present to everyone.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, they're seeing our faces. Sorry, guys.
Screen share. I found it.
Yay, we found it. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see if this works. I'm going going to wait a
This is
couple of
horrible.
seconds because I want to make sure that it's going to catch up because we're on delay. Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
I'm going to try again. Love me, guys. Love me for a second.
We love you.
Screen 2. No, navigation.
Share. Can you click on?
Ah, there we go. That shall work, I think.
How about if you go live? Like,
it will. Just give it a second. I think, I hope.
Did it do it? Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Well, that's still not showing.
It will. It will. Eventually, it's on delay.
Okay.
So I'll start over. Hi, and thank you for joining our training. This is the splash page. And
it still hasn't updated.
It will. No?
It's showing.
I'm glad that I'm live and that you guys can all hear me.
It's showing this.
No.
It's showing this screen. You know what I'm saying? It's showing this. It's showing screen. So just move your presentation over. Trial and error. Bada bang, bada boom.
Does that work better? Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay.
Yay. Okay.
We figured it out. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to pick up from where I left off. I wanted to talk about this business side over here because I feel like that's some people might not know how to read this.
On the left-hand side? I don't think people can see where your cursor is going.
Why is it not?
Okay, so
this is working perfectly, guys. This is what they can see, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Why is it not changing?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. This was working good.
Okay, let me double check. Hey, Sarah, can you send me what you're seeing right now? Sarah Ramirez. Or
they can see this. They can see everything that I'm doing crazy. But when I do it to PowerPoint,
they don't see it.
I don't see it. I'll just do it like this.
Okay.
Because this is what they're seeing right here.
Okay, so then you can still do the cursor and they'll see what you're pointing to, right?
I don't know.
Oh, good times.
Good times. We'll figure it out.
There we go. Almost.
Yep. Oh, they can see my cursor. You're right.
Yeah, so now they can see your cursor.
Perfect.
I feel like we're hiding Orville.
All right. So this is the business thing. And your title is the title that you've earned. It's what you will be at this point. When I took this picture, I was a star consultant. I'll always be a star consultant. Your rank is what you'll get paid at. So at this point in time, I was a certified consultant. I had $272 in sales. And so this is calculating my goals for me here. And my goal title is Superstar Consultant in this case. To get to my goal title of Superstar Consultant, I'll need 500 PRV. Right now I currently have 272, and this is my progress bar for that goal. I need a TWV of 0, which I have because it's 0. And then I need a GWV of 6,000 to get to Superstar Consultant, and I had 652. So all these numbers correspond with what is on the commission chart for Star Consultant. For Superstar Consultant, which is 500, 6,000, and then there's 3 little
active
frontline guys here. None of them they turn blue when you get an active frontline, and that corresponds with this. Once you meet the goals, all these goals here, you'll get to your goal title of, in this case, Superstar Consultant. As I progress throughout the month, let's say I get a active frontline and I get to my 500 PRV, and I get my 1,000 GWV.
6,000.
No, it'll say my
6,000.
next rank is lead. So your rank will change as you progress through the month, and these are your goals then to get your goal title. It'll tell you how many new recruits you've had on your team, whether they're yours or anyone else on your team. And it'll tell you how many people are in your team or your group, which doesn't make a difference until you hit director. Once you hit director, it'll change the group and the team. It'll tell you how much your lifetime PRV is and your total active frontline, which could be more than this 3.
If anyone's confused about what GWV and TWV are, TWV is your team wholesale volume and GWV is your group wholesale volume. And those numbers will be the same until you move up into director and above.
We're going to differentiate here.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so that's that screen. This is your news tab. I recommend everybody come here at least once a day to see what's going on. If it changes, it usually changes a little bit more in the afternoon for us because they're more on Pacific Mountain Time over there. But all the most recent news topics will scroll through here. If you're looking for something specific, you can search this way of something you've seen, but you can't remember what it was and you want to reread it, or you can click on all and it will give you a list of everything that was all the news from newest to oldest here. So then you can find the one that you're looking for, whatever it is.
There's tons and tons of great information there. And a lot of your questions that you have, if you search for it in the news tab, you should be able to find it. So that's a great place to go to. I think you said daily, right?
Yeah, at least once a day.
Yeah.
This is the accounts tab, and it just recently is updated, so it has a little bit of a new look. I try to squish it onto one page, so it really is not. It looks like this, then this, then this, then this. But it has all your information for your profile. You can change here if you're gonna, move or whatever. Here's where you would personalize your website, right here. If you guys can see my little cursor. Everybody, I recommend that you just personalize your website. Put a picture on there, put a story on there, make it personal. Don't let it look like everyone else's website, or else there's nothing out there to differentiate you from anybody else who is selling Scentsy. So don't let it be the stock photo of Goldsmith. Put your picture on there. You are not Goldsmith. You are who you are.
Goldsmith is a warmer for those that are new. And that's a picture that Scentsy automatically puts on there.
Yeah. So this is where you would personalize it. Go and personalize it. This is where you change your credit card stuff. Right here is where you upgrade or set for scent of the month and warmer of the month. Right here, you would click on this and you can either say you want scent of the month, you can say you want warmer of the month, or you can say you don't want anything that month. And you can go in there every month to change it. The best times to change it are before the 13th of every month when you get charged. This is your international subscriptions when you're in Region 1, Region 2, and Region 3. And that's only if you are recruiting in those regions or sponsoring people in those regions, or if someone on your team is sponsoring someone in those regions. If you don't have this, then you don't get paid off of those people.
Correct.
Here, if you scroll down more, is where you get your tax forms, and it's hard to kind of see, and maybe I can zoom in a little bit. This is where you get your tax forms. So if you make more than $600 in a calendar year, then you will get a tax form for your taxes that year. So that's where you will find them every year. This is up here. It says account ledgers. So this is what you see when you click on that. And this is where you will see if you get product credits for earning Shooting Star, or product credits for sponsoring someone who earned Shooting Star. This is where you would get product credits if you earned an incentive trip and didn't take the incentive trip. You took the dollar amount that they were offering in product credit. All that is here. And if you click on the number here, you'll get a screen that looks like this, and it'll tell you it'll give you the ledger for that. So on August 31st, they gave me this $25 credit, and then I used that credit on 10/8 on this order number. So if you were like, oh, I had a product credit, I don't remember using it, that's where you would go to figure that out. Orders. I'm not going to talk about this too much because I think that most people know how to put in orders, and if you don't, there is a training video where you can watch it. But some key points here are in this little search field. You can put someone's name, and I put Putwin in here, and I can see that she ordered on all these parties that I had here. So I can look and see what she ordered. If I didn't want to go through my order forms, this is where I can see that. You can put in a scent that's going away, and then you can figure out what order all those scents were ordered on. Like business casual went away. I could put business casual in here and see who ordered business casual by going into all the orders and saying, hey, did you know business casual is going away? I noticed that you ordered it before, yada, yada, yada. Just wanted you to know. So this is kind of like could be an easy way to do that.
Yeah, and that's really important when you're putting in your orders to make sure that you're adding each guest and what they're ordering. So you don't have to go through all your order forms. You can easily do this. So
on the pending orders tab, I think that it's a great idea to always have an open order online. So if anybody orders from your PWS, they can at least try, if they have the option, they can try to add it to an order so you can get some hostess rewards for that. They don't always do it, but if you don't have it on there, they will never do it. So I always have something open, marked online orders. Bam, it's on there. They might order from it, they might not. Another thing I do is I kind of always have this test party open, and I go in there and I
play around with it.
I add orders, I put stuff together, I tell people how much stuff is going to cost, I see how it's going to work, I put names in there or order numbers, or I just play around in there and I learn how the machine works, or I learn how the system works. And I just encourage everybody to go in there if you have a question about how an order goes together or what it would look like if this, that, or the other. That's just a great thing. I do it often. And then if you ever wanted to delete an order, there is the delete button over here on the side.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you. More ordering things. This is the little quick tips on entering an order. So if you have questions, this is kind of where you want to go right away.
There's that short, it's like a 10-minute video on how to place an order. 10 minutes or less.
Yeah. There are 5 different types of orders. There's the home basket, fair show, fundraiser, and individual. The home basket, fair show, and fundraiser orders are all entered basically the same. You get the same hostess rewards, you get the half price, you get the hostess credit. All that is the same. It just changes how the order looks on your order history. And it gives Scentsy Home Office some metrics on the types of parties and things that we're doing. But for all intents and purposes, it's all basically the same. The only one that's different is the individual order. The individual order is kind of like a PWS order that the person wants you to enter for them. You don't get hostess credits for it. You can't attach it to a party. It's basically a direct ship order to one person. So if you can bundle a whole bunch of those individual orders and click on a basket party, you're going to set yourself up to get some hostess rewards and be able to give stuff away or keep some for yourself.
Do you ever use individual?
I almost never do.
Yeah, I don't either. So I usually, if somebody has an individual order, I just place it on the PWS, the website, and just attach it to a party.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I don't understand why they have that option. I don't know what the benefit of it is. So I don't know if somebody else knows the benefit of doing an individual through the workstation. Let us know, but I don't think it benefits us to do it that way.
Yeah, good point. Something new that Scentsy just recently started is this promote your party, and it's at the beginning of the order, and you can just copy and paste this link into Facebook or Facebook party or Facebook whatever. Send it to your friend via email, and this, if they click on this party, that will attach it to the party, and they made it nice and simple for us so we don't have to think about it, which is located here in the whole scheme of things. One of the things I wanted to talk about, which I don't know if a lot of people do, is this add a gift option. It sits there, I don't know, I ignored it for a long time and then I started playing around with it. So if you click on this, you can send an email letting them know that they're getting this gift for somebody. So there's different categories and different types of occasions you can choose from, and then you can write a nice little note, or you can add a stock message if that's what you prefer, and then there's a little closing comments there, and then it sends an email to the person with all this stuff, and it gives them the tracking information so they can watch for when there's packages coming. And when you do that, this little gift icon shows by their name, so that you'll know that that was what happened with that one. I think I've used that option a couple times, not very often. For the team tab, this is kind of one of those tabs I'm going to encourage you to just go in there and play around and just see what it does. This is fun to see kind of over time where your peak sales are, where you have good months, kind of where the lower months are when you didn't have so many sales, or compare how you did 1 month in a year to the next month in a year. You can see where the top sellers are on your team for a specific month. And just so you know, Dawn doesn't go there and add everyone else's PRV up. She just copies and pastes right from here to let us know.
Makes our job a lot easier.
And you can see who the top sponsors are for that month. But over here, you can see who on your team is participating in a Scent Academy, who, has a subscription participation, and you can just, there's stuff here. It's fun stuff. Just go look at it and, see what you guys are doing with your team, or see what you're doing on you as you.
Yeah, your PRV and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the events tab. This is where you will go to register for all Scentsy events, really. This is where you register for family reunion. There's Scentsy Fit Club. There's World Tour. This is where you go. So this is, there'll be a list of things here. World Tour, US, Canada, blah, blah, blah. You register here. It's gone because it's gone. And that's where you go in and you do your stuff. So this is where it's at. You can see on your downline who's registered for what, not or the other thing too.
Register for Scentsy Family Reunion.
Coming up soon. It's April not available 4th. Yet.
April 4th.
Yes, do it. It's so much fun. If you're thinking about it, just do it.
Yes.
You won't regret it.
Tons and tons of free stuff.
Yeah.
And you'll walk away motivated.
Definitely. It's definitely worth it.
Yeah. And lots of new friends.
Absolutely. Performance tab. I'm going to spend a little bit of time here. So this is what you see when you click on the performance tab. You'll basically see your personal performance indicators. You'll see how much you've sold and how it translates into PRV, PWV, and the other WVs available here. This is a lot. This is kind of like similar information to what was on the home screen. I use the Start Leadership report button a lot, which Scentsy has in there, and the commission history button to see when commissions are posted. But you can also create your own reports. If you want to see your lifetime PRV, you can create a report just for that. It's all on there. You would, so if I click on this start leadership report,
Sorry.
This is the screen that it'll come to, and it'll tell you everybody that's on your team. It'll tell you the date they started. There's all kinds of different options for you to personalize this for what you want to see. You will choose visible columns and it'll bring up another screen, and you can pick whatever you want to see.
There's like hundreds of columns
yes.
You could pick.
It's very, very robust. And the good thing about this is that once you get it the way you want it to look, if you want to start running reports, you can export this to Excel, or you can email it to yourself. The options here are really unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
Here you can see who on your team is in the running for shooting star right now. You can see their progress. You can see who's close to promotion. You can see, I think lifetime PRV might be one of my personal reports that I have to see where people are with their lifetime PRV. So there's just lots of things you can do on here.
Right, because you can save reports.
Mm-hmm. You can save them and then run them. So I think this lifetime PRV and this one, I don't know why I have two, but they're on there and I can just click those. The other option on here is the commission history button. So anytime you see us posting, hey, commissions are posting, this is where you will go to see what your paycheck will be. It's not in your account yet, but they're posting to our workstations, which is the first step. So that button will look like this. So this would be the amount that you're being paid. And this is the breakdown to why you earned that amount. So if you click on each one of these tabs, it'll give you a little breakdown like this. And so you can figure out why it's that much if, it's a little confusing sometimes because there's lots of different categories where you can earn money. Challenges, it's pretty self-explanatory. These are the challenges for that day. If you don't know what to do for your business that day and you really want to do something, go here, get some ideas. It doesn't have to be the challenge on that particular day. Find one that works for you on that day and just kind of do it. But this is something that Scentsy developed for us so we can have goals. So it's a tool that we could at least use sometimes. It gives you the requirements that you need to meet the next level. So on here, I'm doing good, except I haven't had any frontline that gone certified in the last 2 months. If I can get that going, we might be good. Yeah. I might be able to move forward. Resources tab. Resources tab is probably one step more helpful than the news tab. Almost everything is in the resources tab. If you have any question, I recommend that you go to your resources tab, put in a couple different searches here.
You could even search to the top right.
Search here too, and just look for answers. I promise you it'll be well worth it than sitting on the phone talking to customer service or putting it on Facebook. Just, try to find it in the resources tab. The resources search here doesn't necessarily search everything in the documents. It only searches the title of what that's called. So sometimes you might have to be creative with how you're searching, but the resources tab is so helpful. There's a plethora of information there.
We love the resource tab. Yay!
Yay! Communication tab. I don't really use this to email people too much. Just, we have Facebook and we have our own email, but I do go to the newsletter here. If you click on this newsletter button, it will bring you to this. And there's kind of stats on when it was sent, how many emails were sent, delivered, how many bad emails there are, yada, 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 who viewed them, all that good stuff. So you can see, if your newsletter is being effective for your customer base. Usually when they're in the window of time, there's a little button here that says you can edit the newsletter. And if you click on that button, you have the option of going in there and personalizing the newsletter that Scentsy has provided. And this is kind of what it looks like. You can go in there and type away and make it your own. Hey guys, I was just on maternity leave. Thanks for supporting me during that time. Whatever the case may be.
You were on maternity leave?
It's just an example. I was not on maternity leave. I hate you. So you can go in there and you can do that. It's just another fun thing to do and let your customers know that, this is yours. This is yours. Yeah. It's not something that, the home office is doing it for us, but it's something that we can make our own to individualize ourselves and set ourselves apart.
Did you say you can put a link in there to a party? Did you say that?
I don't know.
You can put a link in there to a party.
So you can put a link in there to a party. Mm-hmm. That's cool. I didn't know that.
You make something.
It makes something. It makes sense. I mean, if you can, that's perfect. Hey, if you guys are interested in shopping this month, this is the link you can use, and maybe they will.
Yep.
You can get your hostess rewards on that. That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay. And support. So I sometimes don't have time to sit on the phone with customer service when I have things that have gone wrong, or if I have product that needs to be replaced. So I'll just start a support ticket and I'll say, hey, order number, blah, blah, blah. The base for this cream tulip warmer is no longer working, whatever. And they'll respond back. The only thing for this that you need to know is that you need to go back and check if they've responded or not, because you don't really get like a pop-up message saying that you have a waiting message. So I use this a lot when I have to talk to customer service and I don't feel like waiting on the phone, or I don't feel like talking on the phone. Another cool thing that I learned while doing this presentation, I'm sorry if I'm long-winded and boring, but we're almost done.
You're not. This is great.
Is Scentsy standards are here. So if you ever have questions about, what Scentsy expects from us, or, what we can post on Facebook, what we can't post on Facebook, everything that they've given us in our standards book that's probably buried under
Startup Guide, I guess.
Startup Guide. It's probably buried under God knows what. It's all right here. So I thought that was really good to know. I thought it was cool. And there's definitions. So if you want to know what GWV is or TWV is or what PRV is, all that good stuff, it's got a whole list of definitions, which I think is pretty helpful to read up on. But I'm a nerd, so there you go. So this is the introductions to the Scentsy standards. This is what the first screen looks like, but you can click on any, you don't have to go through all of them. You can click on any single one of those.
For those of you that are new to Scentsy, I recommend putting your startup guide on the side of your bed and reading it every night, like a Bible. Highlight, just keep reading, and you'll just absorb so much information. And I also recommend watching at least one training a day.
And the trainings you can find.
Perfect. That was perfect timing.
There is a little banner up here with some more little click-ons. So there's a training center. So this is what the training looks like. You can explore trainings that have been out there, PowerPoints people have done, trainings that home office has done that have been recorded that you want to learn how to recruit better, or you want to learn how to make a hostess packet. There's all kinds of stuff on there. Mm-hmm. From here to there, there's all kinds of great stuff. Or you can register for the next upcoming call. So there's a call every Tuesday at 11 o'clock Central Time that you can go on there, and whatever the topic is, there's usually on the homepage, there's usually a little blurb about what the next training is about, but you can register for it there too.
And they archive everything.
Yeah, everything's in there. It's so much information in there.
Yeah. And for new consultants, you can go to the new consultant area of the training center, and it just has tons and tons of trainings for you. And they're usually about 20 minutes long. So it's good stuff. You got to treat your business like you're going to school and learning. So just absorb, even for those that need to feel like they aren't, Scentsy is not what they're wanting it to be, like they feel like they need more, reboot your business, restart it, and start watching these trainings again.
Pretend like you're starting all over again, and just start learning more.
Yeah. You can never know too much.
This is true. You can click on order for a Scentsy Family Store order there, and it brings you to the Scentsy Family Store. There's Idea Share. Also, Idea Share is awesome. You can express your opinions about why you think something's working really great or something's not working really great. And I'm like 100% confident that they read these things, because there's so many things that have gone into Idea Share that have been implemented with Scentsy over the last 2 years that I've been doing it, that there's no way that they can't read this stuff. And you get to vote on ideas that you think are great or ideas that you think suck. So, I mean, go in there, just see what other people are saying, you know. I think it's really great. I didn't really talk about forum
because don't go there.
It's not that. I don't really ever use forum. I think that we are so connected with so many other.
Yeah. There's a lot of, it used to be a very negative place, so I just stayed away from it. And I don't know if they really, I don't know, maybe somebody else that's listening can chime in, but from the way it used to be, it just was not that helpful. So we have tons and tons of Facebook groups. We have our team Facebook group that you can be involved in. The forum, I don't think really is being used anymore. It was 7 years ago when I first started, but it's not doing it. It's not as active as it used to be.
And then there's a link here to your pay portal if you want to get in there. So that's really the conclusion of what I have to say.
Yeah, let's see if there's any
questions.
Yeah, I don't know if we can.
Yeah, let me.
Well, you could probably turn it back to us.
Yeah.
Our beautiful faces. They want to see us.
Try to do that.
Uh-oh. There we are. Oh.
I think that should work. Just give it a second. Yeah. Because I just changed it to our faces. There it goes.
But that thing is in the way. Gosh, I should have
it wants to share that.
I should have put makeup on. Oh. Okay. So can we see?
Messed it up.
Oh.
It was the first one I had. There it goes. I think that's it.
Can we see if there's any questions? Can you go to the Q&A? You guys can see my eyeballs.
Oh. Look it. If we would have made this, we would have been able to see it a lot better.
Oh, sorry guys. We're learning.
Yeah.
Yes. We could see your screen. Now you got it. These are all old.
I have problems uploading pictures due to size limitations. Any suggestions on how to fix that? This is, I'm assuming, for the
picture?
The website.
Yes.
It's so finicky.
It is.
I think you just kind of have to play with it and zoom to a certain extent, because even when you get it to look right on the website, it looks weird, or on the edit area, it looks weird on the website.
Yeah.
I would just suggest playing with it and make sure it's not something that's too close to your head, maybe zoomed out a little bit, so then you'd have some room to play with, because I think right now my picture's cut off like right here on me. But I haven't, whatever.
Yeah. What I did was I took a big picture and I literally cropped just my
face.
Let's see, what did I do? I think I put my family's picture on there recently, but I just made it really super small. So like literally, if you saw the size of it, it's like this big, and it's a family picture that's like super, like 1 inch.
And that looks good on the website.
It's a little fuzzy, but it like all fits on there.
Okay. So I guess making it smaller is more of the key than making it bigger.
Yeah, you have to crop it before you actually
upload it.
Okay,
there. That's what we got for that.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions?
Is that it? No more?
That's it, yeah. That was the only real question on that. But this is on the Google side. I don't know if anybody's saying anything on the YouTube side.
No, not yet. I don't think we can.
So I think that's it.
Yeah. Somebody said, looking good, hotties. Aw.
Thank you.
Who's that? Oh, that was Sarah.
Is it Sarah?
I think.
Yeah.
This is fun. We're going to get to know this a little better and do more webinars. This is fun.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't be so choppy.
You did such a great job. Thanks everyone for coming on. 23 viewers. Hope you guys have a great evening and enjoy sharing this with the world. Isn't it fun? Such a fun catalog to share. Everyone.
Good night, my loves.
Good night.
Bye.